Hi, welcome to the Obachanchatter, and I'm here today with you to recap Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 13, Episode 13, Tapas and Tattle Tales. We start this episode off with Garcelle as she packs for their trip to Portugal, Spain, Barcelona, Spain, and she's talking to her assistant. She said, "Oh my goodness." She's looking at her purses and stuff, and she said, "Glam is so excessive." And the lady said, "You're excessive," or something like that. But anyway, Garcelle packing up Glam, but I don't see why her clothes is not. I don't like Garcelle. I don't like her clothes. She rarely wears anything that I like to see her in. Okay, then we're at Doric's home, and she's packing for Spain along with her kids when she gets a call from PK, and he looks like he's in bed. So she tells him to watch out the London time. So I was just curious to know if PK is in London and she's going to Spain, who's going to watch her kids? Just curious. Um, we at Lucy's house, and she's with her assistant, and she is picking out dresses that look Spanishy, or dancing dresses that look for dancing. So anyway, we're at Sutton's, and Ivy navigating through Sutton's beautiful closet, pushing her on the suitcase. And Ivy can't go to Spain. She's taking Noelle because she's her glam, and she's taking Merce. And Merce is a photographer that Sutton danced for in his dance company when she was younger, probably like 24. Um, and this guy just Sutton talked highly of him. She said he was very important to her. That he didn't mind her quirkiness, and he thought everything about her was, I guess, original. It sounded like they was lovers, but that can't be true because he looked way too old to be dealing with her. But she had a lot of respect for him, and they had a very mutual and loving relationship. She said she didn't say nothing sexual, but it had like a sexual overtone to it. So anyway, let's see. Okay, so anyway, they finally arrived in Spain. No, so anyway, they get to the airport, and I don't know, and Garcelle, no, and Garcelle and Lucy are there first, and then Anne Marie arrives and they hug each other. So you can forget that Anne Marie and Crystal even had any type of who naughty going on, who naughty going on, or mess being carried on. And I don't know what Erica's wearing, that green and white ugly travel shit. It's ugly as hell. Her outfit's ugly travel. So we found out that Garcelle's never been to Spain, always wanted to go, and she's excited about eating the food, seeing the culture, and meeting the men. Okay. We're there on the plane, and Enrique's wearing $1,200 pajamas. And I was like, where she get the money from that? Because it always seems like after she has that homeless and toothless event, her and PK be having some money after that. Mm. So anyway, the ladies enjoy their long flight, and on the way to the villa where they're going to stay, which is a friend of Sutton's home. Um, it's an Airbnb. Well, he rents it out as an Airbnb. It looks like. They play a game called All of Us Sutton. It's a game about Sutton where she gonna ask some questions about her, and whoever can answer, you win a prize. So anyway, his question is like, what's the name of her cat? And one of her cat's name is Prince, I think. And was her first job in New York, and she was a nanny. And I think somebody say stripper. and somebody, and then Garcelle screams, I know that was Erica, and everybody get a laugh because Erica used to be a stripper. So I thought that was funny that everybody could laugh. Cause usually little jokes like that, somebody's feelings get hurt. So anyway, she asked, "What's her favorite car besides driving her Rolls Royce?" And I didn't know this, but she likes the Ford F-150. They are nice trucks. So Erica winds up winning it's a Tierra from Sutton Store. So when they arrive at the village, beautiful, and the house is very rustic, and the ladies meet with I think her name is Shirley Temples, and she gives them his history of the house. She says the house is over 700 years old. I don't want to stand that old, and that it's haunted by little people. So Erica says she could smell spirits, and Garcelle says she knows who's first to go on horror stories, so she hopes it's Anne Marie. So they start talking about what they think the little creatures look like that haunt the home, and Garcelle says she thinks they got little hairs that come out of their head. So anyway, the ladies drove for a room they choose by numbers, and the room's all nice to me. So everybody pretty much gets a nice room, and everybody seems to like their room okay. So anyway, the women start getting settled. Erica notices there's a attic door or something in the ceiling that she messed with, and it is the attic. Stay the fuck out of there. The building's 700 years old. So the ladies go to their room and they unpack, and the Reek stumble across to Erica's room, to Kyle's room, and she don't like none of the stuff that Kyle packed in her suitcase. So she teasing her clothes, telling her that most of them need to go in the trash. But she said she understand that because Kyle got a new body, she want to show it off. But she said her clothes was ugly. So anyway, the Reese clothes in the closet they fall down on the floor, and Erica think that's funny. So the Reek about have a fit because she said Chanel does not go on the floor. So anyway, after she tell, what uh Kyla throw her shit in the trash, and the ladies all dressed for dinner. I said I don't like now nobody outfit, not one person's outfit. Garcelle is talking about the house, and it's kind of scary to her. And she said because she's Haitian, so she believe in voodoo and witchcraft because she grew up with it, and that is in Africa and Haitian voodoo and stuff is it's actually religion. So anyway, all the ladies downstairs getting ready for dinner, and then was they go downstairs, there's live music playing, and everybody dressed for dinner except Kyle. She don't know what she want to wear, and then when she pick out the wig, she should just left it on the floor. So anyway, the chef is named Storm, and he gonna be there for the whole duration that the ladies are there, and they think he kind of look young, they think he kind of attractive. So he's gonna be there the whole time. So Garcelle says, "Hey man, Erica, we could tag team him." And Erica tell herself she could go first and she'd take the sloppy seconds. I says, he cute, I'd probably take him too. So anyway, the ladies get up and they go into their dinner. And I look like the chef made them little sandwiches. Is it funny? Because I think it's Erica that brag about that's the best ham and cheese sandwich she ever had in her life. I was like, y'all went already to Barcelona, Spain, in Spain. They eat ham and cheese. Now also got like smoked salmon and capers on with cream cheese or some type of shit. That's something I probably wouldn't have ate. I like salmon alright, but I don't know if I want it on with capers and shit, and bagels and all that type of shit. So anyway, all of them are munching on the food, making all this type of noise, and then he brings them dishes, servings inside the glasses, and I think that look real elegant. And Kyle says she likes to get food like that. I think it's like a sampler where you get to taste everything. She say bring you a little bit of everything. So otherwise, she wouldn't eat things that she wouldn't be familiar with. But when they bring her dishes this way, it gives her a chance to sample everything and try different stuff. And I think I would like to do that too. Cause you don't have to eat everything, you just get to taste a little bit of all of it. So like I said, all the ladies like that Mr. Storm cooking. So Crystal make fun of all the ladies how much they love Storm food, and they just say, "Oh, Mr. Storm, oh my gosh, your food is so good. Look at me." But she said so. Crystal just making fun, saying that everybody want his attention. So again, like I said, Erica said, this is the best ham and cheese she's ever had. And I had some ham and cheese, but I can't say best ham and cheese. So like I said, Kyle says she really enjoys this type of dining. And so the ladies seem to be having a good time, and then it happens, y'all. This where my review gonna start getting a little personal, cause fuck Anne Marie. First of all, let me say, why the fuck she so oily? Ain't nobody else noticed that. Why the fuck is she so every scene she shoot? She like somebody just does some slather her down in some baby juice. She got some. Maybe that's why her husband don't get her a 10. Maybe that's why she ate 5 because she always so oily. So anyway, they sitting there enjoying their food, and then she says some odd shit like, "Well, let me sit here and address the elephant in the room." And I'm like, "Where's the fucking elephant?" Because everybody I ain't seen one in the room, and I've been looking all around. I ain't seen none. So she goes, last Saturday was so devastating for us. It was a really tough weekend for me. And there was some things said, and I said some things, and I said some things. And if it bothered you, then I am sorry. But if it didn't, then I didn't. And then I think it was something was like it ain't all the other shit you said about my esophagus and my throat and shit. That shit ain't fucking me. But what did bother me is when you said some shit about I was unsecure and lonely. She said, "Who the fuck is all that?" So Sutton said, "You got three divorcees sitting here at the table, and don't none of us suffer from that." And I will tell you this: when I was married, that was the loneliest part of my life because you know what? When he wasn't home, he was working all the time. And when he was home, he would sleep all the time because he was always working. So anyway, Anne Marie does the bullshit. I'm sorry if that bothered you. I apologize. Her apology is a sack of shit too. It was so bad that even Garcelle said she could keep it, that she didn't even want it. So anyway, when she was going around the table saying about that loneliness and the insecure shit, that's when Crystal hollered out, and you said insecure, and she said, "I'll get back to you." So anyway, it was like, "What, Crystal?" So anyway, Crystal says, Anne Marie says, "I just need to tell everybody um, that when I first met Crystal, she called the women in this group unintelligent and that y'all were shallow." And Crystal says, "That's ridiculous." But Crystal didn't say I didn't say that. And then Crystal, I think she finally did say, "I don't recall saying that, or I would never say that to somebody that I just met." Still don't mean that it's something that you wouldn't say. So anyway, the ladies are offended by him. Derek says, "What?" She says, excuse me, child bride at 12, while you was getting married, we was in this motherfucker going to college, having babies, traveling, experiencing the world. So apparently that had offended a lot of people by Derek saying that. She said, Crystal says that in her confessional that they aren't intelligent. They show her saying that something about the women about them not being intelligent. So she did say, but she said she didn't. So Garcelle says she thinks it's something that she probably could have said. So she said, um, Anne Marie said, yeah, she said y'all a bunch of fake socialites. So Crystal said, I never told you I was a socialite. She said, I'll tell you that I'm social, and that's evident because when she had her Tuesday brunch, that Tuesday taco, she had a lot of motherfuckers over her house like she was having a Christmas party. And then all the ladies kept started saying how they recall having conversations with Crystal where she seemed like like the words was too big for them, or they couldn't understand her because she was so intelligent. And Derek said she can take that intelligence level as another meaning as to say that her ass is born. So anyway, Kyle says that when women are socialites, they don't tell people that they're socialites. So, well, all the ladies agree to that. So Anne Marie says, I want I'm Crystal. You just always want people to think that you are better than them. And Anne Marie said, just be honest, Crystal. Just be honest. So Kyle says that Anne Marie and Crystal just need to talk alone, and Crystal says that to her Anne Marie is combative and divisive, and I think she said inhumane. I don't know what the fuck I put right there, but she didn't say that part. Then it says then what's it, Anne Marie howls out to Crystal, and you need to thank me for making you irrelevant. She's like, what the fuck you so Crystal, like, what are you talking about? She said, I was the one, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have nothing to talk about. That's all stayed in your mouth was my name. And I was like, Anne Marie, please. So then she tells Crystal, don't take my kindness for a weakness. And Crystal said, when would you ever fucking kind? So anyway, they all tired of arguing and shit, so they go upstairs and say their good nights. So Garcelle's getting to sleep in her bed. So about 1 o'clock, she rolls down at the Sutton's room, and she said, so she walk in the Sutton room. She sees his hat. This on Sutton, orange hat. Look like he got some sunglasses already on it, but it's not. It's cut out, a holes in it. And she asked her where she get that ugly ass hat. She said, I'm wearing this in my outfit. And sure enough, when they get dressed the next day, Sutton is wearing that damn hat. So anyway, she said, I'm gonna try to hang in here with you, Sutton, because we was in Vegas and I stayed in the room too. It was terrible. You stayed up all night long talking and reading and shit. So anyway, they play a little bit and they laugh and have a little fun with each other in the room. And so it's the next day and Garcelle gets up, she goes to Anne Marie's room to talk. And Erica is sitting downstairs already and she is met by Dorit. And Dorit's like, what is that noise? And it's Erica doing voice practicing for her voice lessons. So anyway, Emery tells Garcelle that she wants to get along with everyone. She don't want to have no hard time with nobody. And I was like, I can't believe that shit. You want to have a hard time with Crystal, and you want to have one with Sutton because every time you turn around, Emery, you starting some shit. I think they should let you go because you just came on too strong this season. I don't know what somebody told you. I don't know why. As long as the Housewives franchise has been on, I don't know why when they new Housewives, what would possess them? Why they wouldn't watch the shows for one, especially the one that they going on, and see how the dynamic work with people, and know that you just ain't supposed to get up there and just start jumping in nobody's shit for absolutely nothing. First, let's get a chance to get to know you, and when you come to the group and if a bitch start kind of shading you, watch it a little bit, but don't let her get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You just came in there barking like a dog, rah 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 rah, your esophagus, rah 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 rah, social life. Shut the fuck up. So anyway, she problematic for me. So anyway, Crystal um talks about her and Sutton and how they really had a hard time when they first got together. And she said they seem to be doing okay now. So Sutton is in Crystal's room and she's like, why you let Anne Marie do this and then she was like, man, I ain't worried about Anne Marie. I don't gotta justify nothing. I don't have to do this and I ain't gonna say nothing to her. So Sutton said, just don't let her push you around. And she was like, I ain't gonna let her push me around. But she said, just don't fall for her shit. So anyway, the ladies get dressed and they all meet downstairs. And ain't nobody got on shit worth a damn. At least well, Kyle looks more comfortable this time around. So anyway, I ain't really that crazy about what nobody got on, but they know they still have to drive in two Sprinter vans. So anyway, before they get in the van, Erica wants to share some exciting news that she has, and she said it's specifically toward Crystal, and it's about them fucking ass earrings that she just gotta fucking have. And I'm like, if you ain't poor as a motherfucker, why do you gotta have $750,000 earrings? Cause ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna keep $750,000 earrings and you living in the beach house and you living in a casita in somebody's backyard. I just ain't gonna do that. So anyway, she was like, what they said was, and they still didn't say that they was gonna get her earrings back. What they said was that if they didn't want her to have her earrings, they would have to prove that they was bought, where the money came from. Was it actually her husband's money, or was the money from them people getting burnt up in the airplane shit? Some shit that her husband stole from the clients. So still not really her. So victory for her, no. But she said it's a small win, but you ain't win shit. You just won it back to appeals court, but it can still get anyway. She still ain't got them goddamn earrings. So anyway, the ladies was like, "Oh, okay, well that's cool." So Erica felt some type of way about it. They was all down my throat, calling me this and saying this about me and that about me and this and another thing, and that's all I'm gonna get. I was like, what she want these motherfuckers to do? Because she said she don't want them to run up there and throw their arms around her, but she act like that's what she want, don't she? I just say the same thing. Fuck them earrings. It's material. And she just gotta have her earrings. I just felt some type of way. It's a win from her. It ain't no win to me for her. I'm just saying. So Erica going on a trip with the ladies, and she keeps screaming. The reason why she ain't tripping is because of therapy, therapy, therapy. But I will tell you the truth, I really think Erica is still the same vindictive person, mean person. I ain't gonna say vindictive, but I will say mean, because she's still stressing about them goddamn earrings, and it's not important. You're that firm that's related to your husband. You live well off that fucking money for a long time. You lived off of time money. You probably done ate more than $750,000 worth of food, Erica. Meaning if you done ate some expensive meals, it ain't gonna kill you give them earrings. And plus, you got a job now. You got a residency. Buy your own earrings, and you know for sure where the fuck they came from. So anyway, the trip is not going well because the streets and it is in Europe and Italy too. Them roads is real narrow, and them sides of them roads, them ditches is real. Oh my God, my nose is running. I'm looking around. I got no tissue, so I gotta hurry up and close this. And this almost over, and the roads are real narrow. So Crystal gets really car sick, really bad. So after a while, she just starts saying, "You gonna have to stop the car." The guy keep driving, and I think it's Garcelle that gets his attention. The driver finally just pull over, and Crystal gets out, and she's just sick. She's vomiting all on the side of the road. And what's the weirdest shit is this: is Anne Marie is the person that's an anesthetist nurse, and they ask her how she's doing because she can see the veins, and she real sweaty and shit. She car sick. So anyway. But that you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was in here with me for 23 minutes and 15 seconds, and I'm so happy that you was. And I gotta cut this thing off real quick because my nose is running. But I do not like Anne Marie, and I do not want her to come back the next season. And thank you for being in this recap because you could have been anywhere. Thank you. Excuse my nose, please.